What a wasted time. Should have been here on the outside, read the signs. Used to call you mine. Gave it my best, but I don't need one more try. Cause maybe I'm all out of hope. Could I find it when I go? Think we're only here to stay alive now.
Hi everybody, welcome to my big tidy up. My name's Dee Dee. Thanks for checking out my channel today. Now today, here's what I got going on. Today I am not working inside my home. I am headed outside my home to decorate my outdoor spaces for fall. Now, as par for the course, anytime I try to do something outside, whether it be decorating, spray painting, anything, the wind is going to blow. Now, I checked the forecast. We were not supposed to have any, but I'm looking out there and it's a bit windy. But I live in Kansas, and if I wait till there's no wind, well, I'll never get outside. So we're just going to push on through and get it done today. So without any further ado, let's get outside. Let's start decorating for fall and let's get tidy. Okay, friends, I've got 4 areas I want to decorate, and the first place I want to hit is the front porch. And you know, a lot of times I go ahead and add mums right from the get-go, but look at these begonias. They are still begonian. They have been so pretty this year, so I'm just going to keep them and stick with those for right now. I do want to add some pumpkins up here, but you know, the area is not real big, so I can't put a lot out here. I don't want a lot of clutter. You can't get in the door. And speaking of door, last year above the door I put something, and I really liked it, so I want to do that again. And as far as my little lanterns go, I love these, and I added some fall garland around the bottom of them last year, and I want to do that again. But for the spring I added these little flowers, and they were suspended. They've kind of fallen now, but I've got some really light pumpkins. I might try to suspend those. I want to change the wreath. I'll change the mat, but as far as the door, it's already been decorated at the bottom by the little fellas, so I'm just going to get started and see what I come up with this year. And now that baseball season is over, well, at least for my team it is anyway, I'll put that sign away. And as far as the KU and Chief sign, what I do is I just set them out on game days, because I've got a little tin that has wording on it that I'm going to put out. I've got a fall welcome sign, and it's just a little too wordy and it looks a little too busy. So it's just something special I do on game days. I'll put the sign out if one of our teams are playing. Well, here is everything I've got to work with, except I do have a few candles in the house, and at first glance it seems like quite a bit, but I am trying to do the front porch, the back patio, the gazebo, and the balcony outside of our bedroom, and I'm doing them in that order. So I'm sure when I get to the gazebo and the balcony, it will be slim pickings. I'm going to have to be creative, and I'm just going to have to see how far the decor will get me. Now, I know for the front porch, I do want to put up the wreath and my mat. I picked this mat up several years ago, and I just think it's so cute. It's such a cutie patootie. I'm going to use it. And I do have a lot of garland and stems smashed at the bottom. I'm going to try the pumpkins and the lanterns. They may be too heavy. They may not be able to be suspended, but I'm just going to give them a try. I'm just going to start decorating until I run out of stuff. But before I do, I've got to clean the porch up. Now, every time I clean this big window above the door, which let me go ahead and say is rarely, I don't know, is there another word less than rarely other than never? Because I'm probably in between there. But I always try to give you guys a report on the barn swallows that try to take over this area. Now, some years I am the victor, and some years they are victorious, but I am happy to report this year they have not been a problem. Now, they started making their little mud nest over in the right-hand corner, which is their favorite place, and I was able to get it down before they got it finished. Well, that was round one, and then a day or two later, they started again, and I got it down and sprayed it with the Critter Ritter like crazy. I mean, I don't know that you can saturate bricks, but I think I did, and they did not return. Now, I am sure they are devising a plan for next year, but this year, I won the battle. Well, it was a cute idea, but the suspension idea did not work. I thought since they were lightweight and foam and the lights are pretty sturdy, I thought I could make it work, but it's a no-go. There will be no suspended pumpkins floating in the lanterns. I'm just going to throw them at the bottom and call it good. Out of all the things I have for fall, inside and out, this is one of my favorites. I picked up this Farm Fresh pumpkin tub from Dollar General many years ago, and I tried to keep it in the house for a while, but it just looked a little too farmhousey. So for the past few years, I've been keeping it outside with little pumpkins and gourds. And I remember using the same sheet and towel to kind of build it up so I didn't have to fill the whole tub with the little pumpkins and gourds. But for some reason this year, the blue kept showing through. And I remember just putting in a few little random stems last year and it did the trick. But this year, I pretty much had to cover all of the blue before I even loaded the pumpkins in. Well, the front porch is done, moving to the back patio, and I still have quite a bit of stuff left I can use. Now, I do want to clean the table and make a centerpiece, and I've moved the chimenea over to this corner, and I used to keep the chimenea over on the other side. That way, if we were using it, the smoke could go straight up, and it would keep the patio clear of smoke, because technically I would put it on the edge where it really wasn't covered. And evidently, my feathered friends think they need to tell me how to do my job today. They actually think they own this place. So clearly, they're treated well, probably too well. But I am going to keep the chimenea over there because I'm just going to be using it for decor purposes. I'm going to put little pumpkins in it, maybe add some candles for ambiance. I've done that before, or put little votive lights. So it'll be a quick fix, and then I'm off to the gazebo. Now the tabletop looks like wood, but it's actually metal, so I'm just polishing it with my favorite spray away stainless steel cleaner and polish. Y'all know I always got to talk about it, but here's the thing. I am trying to reduce what I bring into my home and not buy a lot of cleaning products, and I'm trying to use multi-purpose cleaners when possible. I just feel like I get a lot of bang for my buck with this because yes, I can use it on my stainless steel appliances in my kitchen, but I can use it on all of my outdoor furniture as well. And no, it's not sponsored. I'm just the unofficial president of their fan club, and I like to share with you things that are working for me.
The shadows were dancing on the building's golden light when sun sank low.
Passing streets and busy traffic, walking hand in hand on our way home.
The roads were drawn like something certain, every turn laid out so clear. Felt like love, looked like forever, but I fear we had a paper town. Look good till the ink ran out, I guess.
Well, here's what I've got left, and I still want to do the balcony, but I think I can make it work. I may have to go swipe some things from the house, I don't know, but I'll just figure it out as I go. Now, I do want to tidy up in here. I need to do a quick sweep, but since it's windy, I don't know how much good it'll do, but I'm a glutton for punishment, so I'm going to do it. I'll clean the table, and I want to make some kind of arrangement, and I'm probably going to have to use the teal candle. And I have the begonias in a teal pot, and there is teal in the cushions on the love seat. So somehow I'm going to give this area a fall look, but that fall look is going to have the color teal right along with it.
Another town we left for dead.
The lines we chased have all been broken, every path disappeared. Felt like love, looked like forever, but we're here. We had a paper town, look good till the ink ran out. I guess we ended too soon. We painted bright blue skies, you were never truly mine. Our map's been torn in two, this paper town.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And that's exactly what I did. I tried, and I thought I could put some foliage underneath it, but it didn't look full. What I had in my mind was I wanted it to look like the pumpkin was sitting on a nest of leaves or something, and all it did was make my Dollar Tree leaves look flat as a pancake. So I did grab some different things and tried some different things from the house, and finally decided a tray would make it look more like a real arrangement and not just a pumpkin sitting on the table, which is what it was before I got the tray.
But nothing here was made to last. We had a paper town, look good till the ink ran.
Well, I've headed upstairs, and this is all I have left. I have a few of the pumpkins left that I didn't put in the lanterns. I could use those. I've got one real pumpkin left, and I've still got plenty of foliage left. And I did bring up these things that I tried to use in the gazebo, so this is what I have. Plus, I do have one more fall candle that I haven't put out yet, so I can go and grab it. But here is the area I want to decorate. Now, I'm thinking the watering can, maybe I could make a little arrangement in that, maybe put some pumpkins on the side table, and then over on this table, maybe use the candle, make some kind of arrangement. But everything's already tidy up here, so it's just a matter of putting things out, and then I'm done with my decorating. Now, I am not someone that does a lot of floral arrangements, so y'all don't judge me. And I really do admire people who can. It's just really not in my skill set, but I really do love how this little watering can was transformed with just some Dollar Tree stems.
If only I'd have a time machine back then, I'd see us dancing in the kitchen light. No one thought we could looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone not afraid to give it all to me. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden, are gold, you see. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, 'cause I am golden, I'm golden. You're not really looking for a friend, so at the top for me. Never thought that loving would be easy, but it's all for free. Won't cost a thing, so it's yours, worth a try. Oh, this is the real thing, I'm down if you're down, boy. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden, are gold, you see. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, 'cause I am golden, I'm golden. Get next to me, get next to me. Get next to me, get next to me. Get next to me, get next to me. Get next to you, get next to you. Get next to me, get next to me. Feels like the two of us are golden, are gold, you see. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so close.
Well, tidy uppers, that's a wrap for today. All of my inside and now all of my outside spaces are ready for fall. I sure do appreciate you taking the time to tune in. Please take care of yourself. And as always, until I see you in the next one, stay tidy.
Used to call you mine, gave it my best, but I don't need one more try. 'Cause, baby, I'm all out of hope. Could I find it when I go? Think we're only here to stay alive now. Funny, we ran out of kicks. Now you only make me sick. Think we're only here to stay alive now. 'Cause I know what a waste, what a crime, what a time, and I should go. So I take what I can and I toss it in the car. Drive away down the highway, I can't stay. 'Cause I know that all I know, it's time to go. It's time to go. You can pass the blame, say what you want, you got nothing on me. We won't be the same. Don't you call me up, 'cause we badly need this change.